Some chances to come back. At one point, we took the lead, and they hit 2 threes in a row. And I think that was like, the moral of the game the whole time. We kept knocking on the door, and just kept hitting 2 threes every time we got close.
How deflating was it when you were trying to play great defense? Some of those threes came with late in the shot clock.
Yeah, that's definitely deflating. The only thing you can do is try to make it difficult on them. Good shooters, they're gonna still shoot the ball, but just try to make it difficult, try to have a good contest, and hopefully it goes up.
Fred Hoiberg was talking about communication today on the defensive side. Did you see an improvement in that area today, despite the 116 by Houston?
Yeah, I think when we went to the different scheme when Bobby came in, I think as a unit we did a good job. It's tough. When they're scoring the ball at a high clip and they get their rhythm, it's hard to take shooters out their rhythm.
Kris, Fred was also just saying that you guys haven't had much practice time recently, and actually something like that could help what's going on because there's been some bad habits the last half dozen games.
Yeah, definitely. We're going to go and practice tomorrow, fix a couple things, watch film, go hard.
Okay, Kris, thank you.
Yep, appreciate it.
Excuse me. Whoops, sorry, excuse me. Whoops.
I know you guys knew what was coming and were kind of trying to prepare for it, but what was it like once the game got going and they started raining all those threes on you?
Yeah, it's kind of hard to simulate what they do. It's kind of hard to see it on film. Some of them they're pulling in transition way outside the line, sometimes. So it's like hard to simulate it, but they're good shooters. We tried to make it difficult for them. Today they hit shots.
Kris, that's the halfway point of the season. How would you assess your guys' progress as a team from the first half?
I think we're definitely improving. The chemistry is there. In the first half of the games, when we were on a losing stretch, we didn't have a good chemistry. No one really knew their roles. We had a lot of things going on, and then once Nico came back and everybody was fully healthy, everybody established their role, and the chemistry started to get a little better. I think we started to switch things.
Have you braced for the fact that it could look really different in 3 weeks again with the trade deadline coming up, Zach coming back? There could be roster turnover in some spots, and what that could mean.
Yeah, it's going to be adjustment. I think everybody just have to do what we did before. Try to be positive about it. And everybody just stick together and try to stay focused and just keep playing your game.
Yeah, it's different, but we expected it. I thought we had a good game plan. I think our start killed us, but we, for the most part, played hard. So
Is it hard to get used to that style since nobody else plays like that?
not really, because our coaches do such a good job of having our game plan for us, and we're all smart basketball players, so we know how to adjust on the fly. But it is, kind of tough, once you're actually playing against them and they're shooting those shots, hitting those threes. And like I said, the start killed us.
Fred also said down the hall that you guys haven't had much practice time lately. How much can that help? Because maybe some bad habits have crept in over the last half dozen games or so.
Yeah, I think that's somewhat of an effect, but I think still, we had a chance to come out and play with energy. I think that's probably minor, but I think our energy affected the game in the first quarter, and then that dug us a deep hole.
You guys have given up a lot of points in the last 5 games or so. Do you think you guys are slipping in some areas defensively? Or?
Yeah, I think so. Like Coach said, I think practice could help that, but at the end of the day, we're the ones out there playing. They're having incredible game plans for us every night. We just got to execute it on the floor. We just got to get back to having more grit out there.
Denzel, halfway through the season, where is this team compared to where you thought you would be at this point?
I didn't know what was expected this year just because, of the changes and everything that happened. So I didn't know where we were going to be, but I think we're on the right track. We just gotta, keep winning these close games. We can't let one turn into 2, turn into 3. So if we dip this in the bud, next game, come out and have a better performance next game, I think we'll be straight.
Where do you think you guys have improved the most since the start of the season?
I think our chemistry has definitely improved. Our execution offensively, and our defense has gotten better with exception the last few games. our defense has got a lot better. So, and then we're finishing games.
Is there anything that concerns you when you look back at the first half of the season?
No, not really. You know, those are expected growing pains. You know, we're just young, new players, new roles. So that's to be expected. But you know, we got to keep showing that we're improving. You know, we can't take 2 steps, 3 steps forward and 1 step, 2 steps back. We got to just keep improving.
Thank you.